It came from right behind Jose's apartment.
Yeah, too close, too sudden. Poor guy didn't stand a chance.
How does something so random take a life? It shouldn't happen here.
It's like safety vanished overnight. What happens now?
It was supposed to be just another peaceful night in Washington. People shutting down their days, homes glowing softly, but something dark, something unseen, was lurking. A single shot, a life torn apart in an instant. That's all it took. Jose Carcamo, a 59-year-old man, caught in the crossfire of strangers' chaos. A random act of violence? Or was it? Today, we peel back the shadows on a case that haunts this city. A story of innocence, randomness, and the terrible uncertainty of human life. But how do we explain a tragedy like this? Is it chance, or does the chaos hide a pattern? You'll see. What we uncover might change everything you thought you knew about the safety of your city. Imagine a windless evening on Ogden Street. Jose Carcamo, a man no one suspected of anything, just steps out of his home, heading for his usual evening walk. His life was simple. Nothing flashy, just the quiet rhythm of a modest existence. But at 6:11 p.m., that peace shattered as residents looked on through their windows. A gunshot rang out. Seconds later, chaos erupted in the narrow alley behind his apartment. What prompted that shot? Was it a dispute, an accident, or an even darker story? Witnesses later recalled hearing nothing unusual until the sudden gunfire. No one saw the shooter clearly in that fleeting moment. But one thing was certain. Jose was hit, an innocent caught in a web of violence he couldn't see coming. This case defies the easy answers. It's a perfect storm of randomness and hidden danger. How often do we forget that in our city, violence can strike when you least expect it? Now, let's pause and imagine Jose, a man who took pride in his quiet community, a father, perhaps, a neighbor, someone who went unnoticed, yet whose name now lives on only in tragedy. On that night, Jose's friends say he was a gentle man, full of stories, hopes for his children, plans for retirement, someone who believed in the safety of his neighborhood. Could he have ever expected that a stray bullet would rewrite his fate? No, no one ever does. The truth is, Jose's life was ordinary, unremarkable, until it was snuffed out by something so utterly unpredictable. And in that emptiness lies the haunting question: how many others are just waiting for that one random moment? The police arrived quickly, as they always do amid chaos. Crime scene techs swarmed the apartment complex, collecting fibers, casing the alley for shell casings, footprints. Detectives started pulling strings, looking for a motive, a suspect, anything that could make sense of the madness. An alley, a bullet, one innocent man. What connection? Was this an act of gang violence or a stray shot from a conflict you never saw coming? Investigators analyzed forensic evidence, trajectory paths, ballistic reports. What they revealed was chilling. The bullet was fired from a nearby alley, perhaps from someone involved in a new or ongoing conflict. But evidence is a puzzle. Every piece seems to raise more questions. Why wasn't this case solved already? Could the shooter be someone known? Or did they completely vanish into the shadows? In the months leading to Jose's death, the city's homicide rate surged. More violent crimes, more victims like him. May 2025 saw a sharp rise. The streets, once thought safe, had devolved into hunting grounds for shadows. Every victim was a story. One more life interrupted, a family shattered. What's driving this? Is it rising gang activity, easy access to guns, or a city overwhelmed, unable to contain its own chaos. Truthfully, it's a mix. A toxic brew fueling this violence, and Jose's death is just one ripple in that storm. Leads pointed toward a few persons of interest, but no clear culprit emerged immediately. Yet, the police did focus on a suspect named Marcos Delgado, a man with a murky past, seen near the alley that night. Neighbors described him as helpful, quiet, nothing suspect. Could he be a red herring, or perhaps a piece of a larger puzzle? How do innocent people become suspects, and how often do we overlook the truth because we chase shadows? What if the real answer was someone else entirely? Silent, unseen. Sometimes the most dangerous killers don't look like killers at all. They blend into the fabric of our lives, waiting to pounce on chaos. One overlooked fiber, hidden in the debris of the alley, a tiny fragment that eventually led to a breakthrough. DNA evidence matching a suspect who hadn't been on anyone's radar until that moment. And yet, the trail is fragile. An accident, a lucky break. Was this divine intervention, or just bad luck for the suspect? Investigators know that in cases like this, the devil is in the details. A single fiber, a minute fingerprint, a forgotten witness, the verdict, or the unanswered question. As months of investigation unfolded, tension built, witnesses were questioned, alibis tested, the city watched and waited. Finally, the suspect was arrested, charged, tried, convicted. Justice appeared to prevail, but that's not the end. Not really. Case files reveal anomalies, witnesses who remembered things differently, evidence mishandled or overlooked. The courtroom was tense, each testimony a piece of a puzzle that may never be complete, because in crimes of randomness, certainty often evades us entirely. And now, think about that night, about Jose, about the fragile boundary that separates safety and chaos. How often do we believe we are immune until we're not? His story is a mirror for us all, an unsettling reminder that the unexpected lurks just around the corner. The truth, perhaps we'll never fully understand why Jose Carcamo paid the price for a bullet that was never meant for him, a victim of randomness, caught in the crossfire of a city's unspoken fears. That's the haunting reality we face. Evil, in many forms, doesn't always announce itself. Sometimes, it just slips by, silent as a stray shot in the night. And yet, in the darkness, there's hope. Hope that voices will be heard, and justice will find its way through the shadows. But until then, we remain haunted by questions about Jose, about that night, about every silent victim who slipped through the cracks of our justice, because in the end, a case like this leaves a mark, a stain that whispers in the alleyways, reminding us all, trust comes with risk, and the shadows hold more secrets than we want to admit. If you found this story haunting, don't forget to subscribe. More shadows await, more truths to uncover, because somewhere in this darkness, the next story is already waiting to be told.